Do you want to encourage people around you? Do you want to work with your coworker in a positive atmosphere? Yes, of course. I want to. It is sometimes difficult to form a good relationship, but last year I found one practical way. In April, I was transferred to a different school and became in charge of second graders. When I first met my students, they looked candid and diligent. Wow, they are good students. I want to support them to grow. In the first week, we had an art class. It is my favorite. I said, let's draw your own face by using crayons. I thought they would be excited. However, all of a sudden, all the students became silent. Some are whispering, well, I'm not good at drawing. Some said to me, I don't want to use crayons because I cannot erase them. I see many worried students. Oh no, those smart kids are worrying about making mistakes. Why is this happening? So I try to encourage them by praising them. Wow, your drawing is good. I like the color. However, some of the students were not still drawing at all. They have been scolded many times in the past. The adults around them were not good. A few months have passed, and some are still afraid of making mistakes. I praised some students for doing good things, but they still look at me with worry. How can I support them well? One day, I watched one TED Talk by Carol Dweck, a famous researcher of positive psychology. She said, we can praise wisely, not praising intelligence or talent. That has failed. Don't do that anymore. But praise the process that kids engage in, the effort, strategies, and improvement. The process prize creates kids who are hardy and resilient. Oh my God! Indeed, I was praising students' output. That's why my students are afraid of trying new things. Okay, I will try to praise students' process. While trying to find students' effort in the process, the world started to look different to me. In the math class, one boy came across a difficult question. He came and said to me, I will challenge this difficult question with Sensei. You are great, not to give up. In the homeroom class, one girl stopped and said, I'm not doing my best, so I cannot write a reflection. You practiced multiplication tables many times. I saw your effort. One day, a girl studied kanji, giving more than her usual effort. Wow, you practiced many times. I'm proud of you. Yes, I did my best. By observing and praising students' effort in the process, the students' worries gradually disappeared. They looked happier than before. They sometimes come to me and say, Hey, Sugiaki-sensei, look at my work. Some say, multiplication tables are difficult, so I practiced 30 times at home. My students started to change. In October, we made paper planes in art class. It was the first experience for the children. When they heard they will make paper planes, they said, "It looks difficult, but I will try." One boy said, "Give me one more paper. Let me try again." Another girl said, "Sensei, I tried, but it didn't go well. Give me some advice." Eventually, all the students were able to complete their work. They have no worries anymore. They enjoyed the challenge. Looking back, I realized that there are too many adults who only play the result. Others don't pay enough attention to the process. And I also failed to recognize the process earlier. However, when you try to find children's effort in the process, children's effort, creativity, and improvement, children start to think positively and act differently. I'm proud of myself for being a part of the change. When do you praise people? If you praise only a great achievement, good test scores, or winning a game, don't do that anymore. If you can praise people's effort in the process, you can support people to try hard, think differently, and grow their potential. Praise the process. That magic word I would like to give you today. Thank you.